Things have changed a lot, of course, but the surgeon didn't really know with specifics what he was being forced to do without. Let me finish, okay? Because when you hear what I have to tell you tomorrow, there's so much detail involved in what that surgeon is going to have to do without, that detail in the hands of the surgeon makes him invincible. I can't do without this. I can't do without that. I must have this. I must have that. When the surgeon doesn't know all that detail, and he really couldn't because the UCLA study has not provided all that detail, the surgeon didn't have the arsenal that he now has to make it impossible for the radiologist to insist.
I agree with that.
I would like to ask you the following question.
Sure.
I'm a salesman, they calls, and they have trouble convincing a potential customer to take this product serious, to develop an honest conversation or to purchase. So you bounce from one to the other, to the other, to the other. Okay? In all my years of sales experience, I didn't develop a method where I can find a potential customer that says, I'd like to buy, and hold on to him.
Over a period of time, or to close
my
now?
first call was
right. To get into the second call?
Okay.
Yeah, I think that what happens, and I gave this example of myself before, I think sometimes we get them so excited, and then we don't go for some kind of a close when we have them very excited. It makes it more difficult to get to that second appointment. They don't have a real reason for you to be coming back. I was taught in business-to-business selling that you should have an arsenal. Don't use all your advantages in the initial appointment if you're in a 2-call close or in a 3-call close. Build. Give yourself reasons to be able to call the prospect back and say, I have new information that definitely weighs on this decision to the positive. I need to get back out to see you if you're working your way up the ladder with the person. My belief on the reason people will not let you back in a second time, if you've started, in this case you've started to sell them, gotten them interested in that investment, and they're serious, or you want to find out whether they're serious?
Situation is the customer calls Fonar.
Right.
I want information on this product. I send in the salesman. Salesman goes in. Customer says with the receptionist, I'm busy, asking to come back. He calls him again and again. Okay. Sometimes the customer is looking to find information on our product against what he's looking at, what he has. Okay. Sometimes he's busy, but we didn't find the right time to meet with him. It is discouraging.
Well, the chase is discouraging. Oh, yeah. So you have to, well, go ahead, Alan. You want to respond?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I think that if you get a group of doctors and they're giving you the time, and these are real busy guys, and I personally like pitching surgeons and spine surgeons, neurosurgeons. Right now, that's my focus. And if you get them to set up a meeting and you have their full focus, you go at them with all your ammo, and don't leave that meeting until until you get an answer from those guys.
You have all the decision makers.
You have all the decision makers.
In that case, absolutely.
Pitch it out, right? To the
Absolutely. He's talking about a way if you're starting to spoon feed if you're trying
not
to
easy,
right, it's not easy, but it happens. He's going, I think, more along the lines of spoon feeding them the information and then trying to close.
Well, if you want to get up the ladder to the doctors and get to the manager.
I had an incident with Steve. We went to Tennessee, 2 hospitals, small hospitals, who wanted to buy our product. The key decision maker was a radiologist. We met with him. First, he was skeptical because it was a 0.6. We gave him the test. We made the presentation. We showed the images. I was surprised, he said. this is a good product.
Yeah.
So we spend time with the head guy.
Yeah.